Welcome to Tzu Chi This Week. I'm Maggie Tsai. Thank you for joining us. TIMA Australian chapter hosts free dental clinic and make dentures for disadvantaged residents in small town Tara. Data show diabetes patient number is increasing while the average age is dropping every year in Taiwan. A mentally challenged man opens up himself and learns to be independent after volunteers devoted cares. We'll begin today's program with the story of 12 years of unending love. TIMA in Brisbane, Australia has been hosting free dental clinics in the small town of Tara since 2007. In recent years, the free clinic offers many different dental health services, and doctors even make dentures in just 3 days for residents with missing teeth. 60-year-old Jenny has been missing teeth for nearly a year, and today she finally got a chance to solve this problem, which she wasn't able to afford herself.
When you don't have teeth or something is wrong, sometimes it's a worry to work out how to fix it or how long you have to wait. So I am very, very grateful. Wow, what a difference! And I can smile and feel free to be happy again. It's wonderful.
The medical team compressed the original 2 weeks process to make dentures into 3 days, which has become a big challenge, but they persisted because they saw the residents' urgent need for this service.
We found that when we insert dentures for people, they're very, very happy, not only to be out of pain, but also to be able to smile again, and giving people that confidence again is one of the best things about this thing.
Other than serving patients who need dentures, this year there's a breakthrough. Doctors from 4 different departments cooperate for this 90-something years old senior to receive a thorough treatment.
Normally it's very hard for us to extract teeth, but thankfully we got an oral surgeon who is also an anesthesiologist. So he gave the patient some anesthesia drops to make sure that his body condition can stay well during the teeth extraction.
More and more doctors are joining the terror-free clinic each year. This time they've invented an electronic database to record the patient's file, and some local residents have even joined to help out the volunteers. The free dental clinic hosted by Brisbane Tzu Chi volunteers from 380 miles away is the annual gift for residents in Tara town.
This is my first time. I'm part of the daily conduct team for Tzu Chi's Tara dentist service. We help out set up our different stations for different teams. I noticed that some of the lighting is really poor there, so we had to set up some lights.
This year in the Tzu Chi Tara Free Clinic, the team tried to build up an electronic database for patients' files.
We hope this software can save the times of the traditional paperwork so that we can have time to have better interactions with local residents as well as caring about their life and illness conditions.
This dental student has participated in the free clinic for many years, and this is the first time she attends as a doctor.
We get to see sort of houses in the bushes. They're a bit cautious at first, which I understand, but they warm up to us as long as we speak to them respectfully.
TIMA's sincerity lowers the guard of local residents, and they even offers to help to install lighting systems.
The least I can do is come and offer some of my time to help you guys out, make it a bit easier for you.
The 3-day free clinic joined with 102 medical professionals and volunteers working together in both the frontier clinic and the back-end supply station so that these residents' health can be well taken care of. In China, Tzu Chi care recipient single-handedly raises her 3 children. Due to poverty, she has moved 5 times in 9 years and was forced to live apart from her children. Fortunately, with Tzu Chi volunteers' help, she finally moved into a house and reunites with her family.
Chen Lijun single-handedly raises her 3 children after her husband passed away. As the children now need their own space, Chen Lijun, who has moved 5 times in 9 years, has to move again. Tzu Chi care recipient Jing Xiumei volunteers and delivers her best wishes for Chen.
Tzu Chi volunteers have accompanied me for 3 to 4 years. They've accompanied me and helped me get through tough times.
Last night, she was excited when I called. She was happy and excited. I'm moving. What should I do? I said, relax. They are Tzu Chi volunteers. What are you afraid of? Okay, don't cry. Be strong.
After volunteers' companionship, Chen and her family have started helping other less fortunate people.
Diabetes patient numbers are peaking. The government's Health Promotion Administration puts the number of people with diabetes at 2.27 million, with an increase of 25,000 annually. What's even worse is that the average age for those with the diabetes is dropping to 20s and 30s. The main cause for diabetes are diet and lack of exercise, as our report teaches you how to prevent it.
What are some of the symptoms of diabetes?
频尿、暴瘦啊，做戒。
会口渴，所以就会喝多，会尿多。
免疫力下降。
In ancient times, they called it third syndrome, but now we know that it is related to high blood sugar levels.
Eating more, drinking more, and more urination, together with sudden weight loss, are all commonly known as symptoms of diabetes by many people. In recent years, many lack a good diet and exercise, as diabetes has grown fourfold, with the age of onset also continuously declining.
We drink 4 to 5 glasses a day. In the morning and evening, I have a cup. I began this habit when I was in school, as I don't really like to drink water. My vision became blurry with the onset of the disease.
25-year-old Miss Huang began relying upon drinks rather than water when she was a student. She never thought that this habit could lead to abnormal insulin secretion, causing her left eye to swell with retinal hemorrhage, which almost made her blind. In addition to onset of the disease at a younger age, doctors also reminded many pre-diabetic patients that they may experience no symptoms at all. Pre-meal blood glucose value 100 to 126 and postprandial blood glucose value 140 to 200 is pre-diabetes.
The main reason is obesity, because there is too much body fat, which affects the metabolism of our sugar. One way to prevent diabetes that is very effective is controlling diet, plus exercise to reduce your current weight by 7%.
Aside from weight loss, one should also change daily habits such as consuming sugary drinks and desserts, as well as choosing more fruits and vegetables to help control blood sugar.
We must increase our vegetables for each meal, and fruits must be controlled at about 2 portions a day. We can also use whole grains to increase our intake of dietary fiber, which can delay the effect of postprandial blood glucose levels.
People that are obese or do not undertake regular exercise, or with a genetic disposition, or those suffering from hypertension and high cholesterol may be the highest risk group for diabetes. It's recommended that at least once a year they have blood tests taken to determine blood glucose levels, as well as undertaking regular exercise to rid themselves of the threat of diabetes.
Are you a heavy smartphone user? If you're scrolling through your phone all the time, be careful about your posture, as lowering your head can cause stiffness or pain in the head and shoulders. Moreover, it can lead to cervical degeneration and bone spurs. Other than limiting time on your phone, we will teach you some exercises to protect your spine. Scroll and scroll. Many people scroll through their phone all the time, even when they are eating or walking. Smartphone addiction has become a hidden danger to the health in modern society.
It's very bad. He still plays his phone while doing traction.
The 59-year-old Mrs. Liu is just like many others whom had experienced neck and shoulder pain due to scrolling on her phone, and she now uses a heating pad to soothe the discomfort.
My two shoulders got very stiff and sore, so I moved my head side to side, but I still feel uncomfortable.
Lowering your head for long hours can cause pain in your neck and shoulders. Moreover, it can lead to degeneration and bone spurs if serious.
If bone spurs are already pressuring the nerve, you will feel a bit strange in the beginning, and it will gradually start to hurt. Later on, you will experience numbness, and then the muscle will lose its strength.
We will first check the level of pressure between the bone and the intervertebral disc. Sometimes it's just the muscles that are too tight, so we will use some heating and electric therapy to relax the muscle, or we will use traction therapy to adjust the pressure slowly.
While Western rehabilitation helps to ease the pain, Chinese acupuncture can help to improve circulation.
酸哦，来，你再右转一次，右转。 We will
loosen the fascia and small muscles near the spine. The circulation will eventually improve. After the muscles are relaxed, then many conditions will disappear.
Ease the symptoms near the spine and relax tightened muscles to motivate the body to start repairing itself.
If you have bad posture, the muscles in the back will be very tight, and it will gradually become fibrosis or even bone spurs if you check the X-ray picture. However, if I adjust the posture and relax the muscles in the back so that it won't need to take that much pressure, plus some thermal therapy to improve the circulation, then these muscles will be repaired slowly.
Are you still scrolling on your phone? To avoid hurting your spine, beware of lowering your head while using your phone.
The best posture is to hold your chin and chest upright and hold your phone in front of your face.
There are also some exercises you can do to protect your spine.
We can pull in our chin all the way to our neck and use your hand to pressure the chin and then move it back. Stretch your body and lie to the back and then move it back. We can repeat it about 10 to 15 times.
Practice the exercises a few times a day, and you can prevent certain spine problems due to bad posture from scrolling on your phone. Now it's the summer vacation for Myanmar students, and most of the students from farming village need to help their parents to work, so they often were left behind academically. Hence, Tzu Chi volunteers host a summer tutorial to enhance their school performances. Playing ball and helping parents with work, summer vacation of Myanmar farming village students seem to not have as much academic pressure compared to the city.
We farmers earn money through physical efforts, so we hope the children can help out when they're having a break.
Many children only have high school degrees because their academic performances are not ideal. Many people need to work part-time jobs to support their family.
This is a dilemma of farming family between school and work. In order to improve the students' study, the borough head Wu Wantian invites Tzu Chi volunteers to host a summer tutorial.
I'm very happy that Tzu Chi can host tutorial here in our village, so these children from 5th to 7th grade can improve their English and math. Also, their summer can be more meaningful.
English teacher Kan Soo-yi Wing participates in the tutorial every summer. Her lively teaching style makes the student enjoy learning English.
I'm willing to come here to teach English, and I'm happy to see them studying hard and improving every day. They are actually very smart, just like someone to guide them.
Hopefully they can do better on their studies and enjoy learning after the tutorial. After all, children need to study more to have a better future.
Now the children are enjoying learning as their parents can have higher expectations on their future. Tzu Chi's tutorial guides these rural students to not be left behind on their schoolwork while helping to work for their families. We will take you to see two cases in Malaysia. 31-year-old Masu晋祥suffers from mild mental challenges since childhood. In the past, he relied on his mother entirely, but after his mother passed away last year, he suddenly was unable to survive. Tzu Chi volunteers spent several months teaching him life skills, and now he has learned to be independent.
This mentally challenged man hasn't walked out of his home for 10 years. His mother has to go out to beg for a living. Last year, his mother suddenly passed away, causing him to lose the pillar of strength and the main breadwinner. In the past few months, volunteers have devoted themselves to teaching him life skills. The housework that he is incompetent at is doing the laundry. Volunteers come to take his clothes every few days and return them after washing them.
We have been persuading and teaching him to take care of himself since his mother is not by his side. Before, he did not listen to our teaching, but now he feels very happy whenever he sees us, so we also feel very pleased.
Originally, he did not speak at all, but with the encouragement and company of volunteers, he expresses his gratitude in writing.
Before, when people talked to him, he would never answer them, but today he responded to people's questions.
Compared with someone who used to be in a small dark room, he is now able to interact with people as he goes along with volunteers to do recycling. All these changes show a ray of hope on him.
Cha Onzai became a Tzu Chi volunteer in training due to being inspired by other volunteers' devotion. He has changed his life as not only quit smoking, but he also adopts a vegetarian diet.
On everyone's recycling day, 66-year-old Choi On-kya always shows up at the recycling point to sort recyclables. Mr. Choi got to know Tzu Chi because he participated in the beautification program of a recycling station in his community. After witnessing the volunteers' selfless devotion, he decided to sign up for Tzu Chi's volunteer training program.
I feel very happy to volunteer. I saw them donate money and contribute their efforts without any complaints. I think I can also do my share to help.
He was once addicted to smoking, but now he uses the money he would use to buy cigarettes to help others, and he has also embraced vegetarianism.
I asked him, how many packs of cigarettes do you smoke a day? He said he smokes 1 to 2 packs a day. I told him that if he smokes 1 less cigarette a day, he can do good deeds. Then he promised to do so. After less than a month, he quit smoking.
I haven't smoked for the whole year, and I've adopted a vegetarian diet. Later, I joined Tzu Chi. I come every month to help out on the recycling day.
Now Mr. Chua makes the most of his time doing Tzu Chi. Besides taking good care of his health, it also makes his life more meaningful.
Next case in China, 67-year-old Guan Jueming was burned in an accident and had once served in jail for 10 years. He then closed off himself to the world and had refused Tzu Chi's aid supplies. After volunteers understood his situation and reached out to show care for him a few months ago, Mr. Guan has gradually opened up himself and became optimistic.
很简单，这里就是我的家。 我孤独一个人，我没得家的。
Guan Jimin lives at the end of the gloomy alley near old factories. He once suffered burns due to an accident and served a sentence in prison for 10 years. When Tzu Chi held a winter distribution last year, Mr. Guan refused to receive aid supplies.
There are too many people who are poorer than me. Since Tzu Chi has already given me many things, I just need their love and warmth.
The Tzu Chi recycling station is his focus in life.
I have been a little bit closed off and I feel lonely. If someone or a friend comes to visit me, I'll feel very happy. Volunteers hope that I can come here very often. Since everyone happily gathers together, even though I have to do some work, I also feel very happy. After leaving the recycling station, if I don't come here for one day, I may feel something missing in my heart.
Since then, Mr. Guan goes to the Tzu Chi every day. It also gets up early and rides his bike to the Tzu Chi liaison office to listen to Master Zhen Yan's Dharma teachings. After doing recycling, he always stays in the recycling station to copy Buddhist sutras, which helps calm his mind. It's the first time that Mr. Guan celebrated his birthday in Tzu Chi, as he is now 67 years old. After finding himself wandering aimlessly for half of his life, he has gradually found true direction in his life.
Tzu Chi Humanistic Academy in Toronto, Canada held a vegetarian event to teach the students how to prepare vegetarian meals and why people should adopt a vegetarian diet. One student can't help his tear from falling after he learned about the cruelness of eating meat and how we can protect animals with vegetarianism.
The reason why he is weeping in class.
He's weeping because it's very sad that animals cannot express their feelings and will be killed.
Animals also have feelings and emotions, so we must love and protect them. Do you want to love and protect animals with me?
Never eat meat in my life.
The teachers at the Tzu Chi Academy of Humanistic Studies keep their word by preparing vegetarian meals. There are many kinds of fruits and vegetables, so you can create different kinds of cold noodles, fruit pies, and desserts. Students are their teachers' assistants. Teachers and students try to lay out the meals beautifully. It allows everyone to more easily accept vegetarian meals.
Great Love Preschool in Walnut, California hosted the first sport competition in the school field for parents and children to play and learn from the game. We will leave you with these images and thank you for joining us.